Welcome to a brand new episode of Tell Me Something Good. I'm your host, Shelly.
And I'm your host, Jackie. And this is a podcast where we talk about self-development, experiences, and lessons that we learn along the way. And Today we are going to catch up because we haven't done like a solo episode in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, we've had guests.
We've had some guests, so you'll see those episodes coming up. And then we're going to read some Reddit like advice and story time. But we're excited. We love having guests. But honestly, we kind of caught up already.
Yeah. We'll have to repeat a little bit of it. But
yes.
First, tell me something good.
Something good is that earlier this week, I went to Build-A-Bear and built my first bear. I've always wanted to do that. I remember like when it was in the mall, in Greensboro Mall. And I always wanted to, but I knew it was expensive. And I never even I think I probably told my parents. But I wanted to go take Maddie because she lost a dog and he passed. So I was like, let's go. They have dogs that look just like her dog. But then Bridget was able to take her kids and it was just so fun. If anything, we were like the kids too because
it's like your inner child.
Yes, me and Carla built our own and it was fun to just do that. And
what did you build?
I just did like a little teddy bear that looked like it had like a little mini skirt with like a little it kind of looked like me today. I'm just not really, but it had like a button up and some little Converse. It was really cute, but I was able to do that and we had a good time. And then we went to Cece's Pizza. We have not been to Cece's Pizza in years, so it was like a good bonding.
Oh, I love that with the kids.
Experience with the kids. Yes. So now you tell me something good.
My something good is that today's the last day of January. I feel like it's been the longest freaking month.
Gosh, yes.
It's funny because I see things on Instagram, like people like commenting about how long this month has been. And I was like, okay, so it's not just me. Like, I feel like so much has happened already.
It feels like it's been like 3 months in this month.
And I think it happens every year. Like, it's kind of slow, and then the year's over, like, before you know it.
Yes. I think this one has been like the slowest, though.
Yeah.
The slowest January I've ever experienced. And
two, I think, because today's the last day, there was 5 Fridays in this month.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, I think so. Because it kind of feels like 5 weeks. But
yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes it falls on that. But I think I'm like, at least it's an extra paycheck in there.
Yeah, that's true. And an extra day to film.
Yeah.
But I seriously feel like it was the longest month.
Yeah, and then it's been warm this past week. So.
It snowed. No, it has been, snowed twice this month.
Yes.
We had a warm day yesterday.
Yes. It felt so good.
Today there was people sitting outside drinking margaritas. That's how nice it was today. And it just started raining right now on the way here. So we've had everything this month. Yeah, it has felt like the longest month. And I do have a confession, which you already know. Because it's been such a long month, I did not complete dry January.
You did, what, half the month?
I did till January 18th, aka my birthday. Okay, I wasn't going to drink. I think it was January 18th. Or was it the day before my birthday? I can't remember. But, no, it was on my birthday. But, yeah, I was just like, you know what? Life is too short. And why am I doing this again? And then I just started getting, but for people who are doing it, I think it's a hard month to be dry. I will say.
It's the longest month and the most things has happened.
Yes. And then and you know what's crazy though, that if I wasn't doing dry January, I would have drank back then I mean the old me, if I was drinking how I used to, I would have drank on the snow days and be like, let's get lit, I want to drink because it's snowing or this or that. But now I was just like, no, let me just chill at home. And so I only drink during special occasions for the most part. And I kind of want to have a drink today.
Yeah, I want to drink today.
To celebrate.
I haven't drank since your birthday. I feel like I don't drink as much.
Wait, I haven't drank since, I had 1 drink last Saturday. Or 2 drinks. But.
How did you enjoy your birthday?
My birthday was really fun. So it was very chill. It was nothing crazy. We just got together. It was me and you and a few other people. We went to this bar and we had some Aperol Spritz. I love Aperol Spritz. I wish I could have
What's in them?
It has Prosecco and then it has this Aperol syrup or Aperol.
Okay.
I don't know, but I think
Like the orange
It's
flavor.
like bitter.
Yeah.
I kind of want one tonight.
I do too.
Oh, I'm thirsty.
I usually don't like the bitter taste of stuff, but I don't know, it tastes bitter, but then again, it don't to me.
It's like sweet, bitter, and
Yeah.
refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we had some Aperol Spritz, and then my brother showed up. Mm-hmm. That's what happened.
Oh, yeah.
He bought us shots, 2 rounds of shots.
Yeah, lemon drop.
Lemon drop shots. They were so good. Dang, are we thirsty or what? And then we went to my parents' restaurant, and we had just like the chillest.
Yeah, it was chill and fun.
Like we were just dancing,
Having fun, yeah.
twerking. My mom was recording it. You know what I had to do the next day? Go on her Facebook and like private all the live.
Oh, she was recording.
She was recording us.
I didn't know she was supposed to.
She was live on Facebook. So the
Why is
next,
that a Mexican mom thing?
she was like recording, and we were over here shaking our butt to Daddy Yankee, and we were like just dancing. And it's funny because my dad was just sitting there, right? Like, and then once it was just us, he was like, I was just making sure nothing happened. Y'all were good. The whole time we're over there like dancing and just acting crazy. But it was really fun. It felt really like good to have everybody there. And it was just chill. Like, honestly, I feel like that's just what it's about, having a small group. My memories showed up when I turned 21, and I had it at the club, and I had a list of people I was invited. Tell me why I look at that list now, and I'm like, I don't even know half these people. Who are they? But I think, the older you get, the more you value, like, just...
Yeah, intimate setting. Yeah, I think my 21st, I had a friend that went to Wake Forest, so I went to Wake Forest and, like, lived the frat party life.
Oh, my gosh.
And I look back at pictures. It's like now I don't really do anything like at all. I'll do a little cake with my family, but I feel like I wowed it out enough.
Yeah, and to be honest, I didn't even really feel like doing anything, but it was a Saturday.
Yeah.
And I was like, I have to.
Yeah.
Like, just even if we go have a drink or something. But I really was not. Like, I was like, I don't know if I want to do anything, but I'm really glad that I did.
Yeah, and the next, I wasn't hungover. Like, I was like, everything
was good. There was, like, no drama, nothing.
We were drinking our water.
We ate. We ordered pizza. Were you there when we ordered pizza?
Mm-mm.
Oh, yeah, you left before. But we ordered food. I think my sisters got more lit than me, though.
Really?
They were throwing up. I was like, girl.
It was good when I saw
but it was really fun. It was just a good time. But, yeah, that's what I did for my birthday. I'm 28. I can't believe I'm 28. I'm going to turn my...
young.
Wait, can you turn it up? What were... I don't hear. I'm sorry. Now I don't hear I don't know how loud I'm being. Hello. Okay, that's good. I'm sorry.
You're good.
All right. So, anything else that we want to touch on?
I don't think so. I can't think of anything.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think January's just been a long month. I think that's kind of what it's felt like. Just a lot of things going on, but social media is kind of too much for me. I've been on social media a lot this week.
Yeah, I've been on, well, not really social media, more like YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
There's been a lot going on.
Yes, and I've been feeling like really tired this entire. When I tell you, I feel like exhausted. Like,
I feel mentally exhausted.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think I need to do like a day without social media. I think that's what I need now, because I know we've talked about it, but I really do. Like, I'm just like, I don't know. The first thing I do is check my phone, and I just need a break. This week I'm gonna do that, and then I'll report next week how I feel, because I'm over it right now.
But it's so hard too, because I feel like there's been so many times where I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna.
But it helps that you're off TikTok.
Yeah.
TikTok is where everything's at.
Yeah.
You know? So, we're going to read some Reddit stories.
Yeah, let me get my phone.
We didn't really have anything really to catch up on. I mean, we really did in the car. And some stuff I can't say. But this is mostly like kind of advice.
Yeah.
All right. The guy I'm dating comments on other girls' photos on Instagram. I am a 28 female and have been dating this guy, 33 male, for a month. He seemed serious, that he wanted a relationship with me, and sometimes he had some paranoid behavior towards me, but he told me it was because he got cheated on in the past. Did I write this?
Jackie?
We should do that one. Okay. However, I was watching Instagram Reels the other day, and I came across a reel of a hot model that he liked. I opened the comment sections, and I found a very sexually explicit comment written by him. I digged into it, and I went through his Instagram followings. He doesn't follow many people, and I found out that he does that with other accounts. I am honestly perplexed because he was paranoid and never expected such behavior from him. To me, it's a major turnoff, but I don't know if I should confront him about it or just tell him we should stop dating and move on. Part of me would like to bring it up, but I am even kind of embarrassed, and I also know that if someone is like that, he would just become sneakier about it. What are you suggesting?
I suggest if you haven't told him to tell him.
Mm-hmm.
Because some women I think are okay with, like, they don't care about that. But I would tell him if he does it again, then I would be done.
Yeah, I feel like that would give me the ick.
Yeah,
like
that gives
commenting.
Me the ick. There's a difference between liking and commenting.
Yeah, like,
too.
and she said sexually explicit. Like, what could he have said?
Ew.
To me, I think that's just.
And it's embarrassing.
It's
like
embarrassing.
Other people can see that. Like,
if I can see it, other people can see it. And you're 33.
Oh, I didn't catch that
He's
part.
33 and they've been dating for a month. I think that would be like.
No, I think at 33 I would be done.
Yeah, because
it's different if you're like early 20s or.
I think it's just, what is the point? And this is one thing I'll say, like, sometimes I see like men that I know liking like half naked. It'll show up on my freaking For You or whatever.
Yeah, it'll say like.
Yes.
So
and I'm like, why did you have to do that? Like, you can look and you don't have to like.
Yeah.
Like half naked. Unless you're single, then, I mean, do whatever you want. But I don't know. I think that's just.
And you know that if they're liking it, their algorithm is just naked women. Like, that's what the algorithm does.
And if you're liking it, that means you're liking their stories when they post stuff too, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're liking people's stories. I don't like that either. But how would you know? Yeah, it just gives me an ick because
like you seem thirsty.
Yes.
To do that.
But yeah, I feel like the commenting is just too much. I would bring it up, and then honestly, that would just give me the ick.
Yeah.
I'd be like, why are you commenting? Like, she's not going to see it. She's famous. What do you get out of commenting out of it? What are you getting? But I guess what if they're like, I never realized it was wrong, you know?
That's even ickier to me. Like, how?
Have you ever commented on a famous guy stuff?
Hell no.
What if they're famous, though?
No.
I've messaged famous guys. I think I showed
probably messaged,
but I think I unsent. I just said happy birthday.
Recently?
No, it was like 3 years ago. I said happy birthday, Daddy.
No, you did.
I need to delete that, actually. But it was just a happy birthday. It was his birthday. But he's famous. He's not going to see it.
So why'd you send it then?
Because I'm like, what if he did see it? For whenever we get married, I can look back. But no, I think...
Like, I don't think because I think I'm always like, they're not going to see it.
Yeah. But no, I think honestly, I think commenting is cheating. Commenting something on another woman is cheating. You don't think?
I don't think it's necessarily cheating, but it's
like on the verge. It's like saying I'm going to cheat, though.
Yeah.
If
you're down to.
Like, if she came in that room right now, would you leave me for her?
Yeah.
Would you? Probably.
They would.
Right? Like,
yeah.
And the worst part is when they don't even look like you. What's up? When somebody that I talked to, they liked a bunch of girls that look nothing like BBL, big booty. I'm like, first of all, offensive because my butt is not even big like that. So, I don't know. I think it's going to cause a lot of issues, insecurity.
Yeah.
It could cause it if you don't address it, and then maybe address it and break up with him.
Yeah, I would address it and I guess see how he, like you said, maybe he doesn't see how that looks, or because guys are dumb sometimes.
Yeah.
But I think I would break up with him.
If it's after a month, I think that would be like, okay. Yeah, break up with him.
Okay, this is the parenting advice. So let's see what you would do. My teen daughter stole from me. My 37 female daughter, 14 female, has over the last year and a half stole over $1,500 from me. I had saved this from her dad's 40th birthday present in 2023, but he hadn't yet used it. I created choose your own adventure style PowerPoint with the gift options, and he had elected a fishing charter with his dad and some friends, but we lost his dad very suddenly, so it was delayed. There is $20 left in the box that she made for me in woodworking that sits in my wardrobe. I am heartbroken and devastated. What do I do? What kind of punishment fits? She overall is an amazing kid, and we are very close, but I'm hurt. I can't even speak to her. I don't want to tell my husband, as he will be very angry and disappointed in her. I'm sure it was all wasted on food and clothes. Edit, she admitted it when confronted. At first, she said she took it all at once, but quickly changed it to 3 to 4 times. I had asked my husband 8 to 12 months ago when I thought maybe it was dwindling and hadn't really looked at it until last night. I didn't ask a lot of questions at the time as I was quite upset.
She's 14.
Yeah.
I think that I would make her find a job.
Yeah.
I'd be like, you know what? Okay, you've done it. There's no, unless you can return the things that you've bought with this, we're going to find you some side jobs and you're going to make up for this money. And
That's a lot of money.
It is. And I would be like, whether it's walking dogs or walking, whatever it is, you're going to find a way to make up this money. Like,
and I would charge interest too.
Well, you know what? Make it $2,000, honey, but I think kids don't realize how that affects adults. You know, like they don't realize and I would say, you know what? From now on, if you need money, like maybe, what age can you get a job?
15 or 16.
Well, then maybe I'll start like.
But she could do stuff on the side, like go ask neighbors, sell lemonade or something.
But yeah, I would make her work. Yeah, make her work and find a way. Like, okay, you've done it. You can't go back now. Now how are we going to get this money? AKA you. I can drive you to your job. I'll do whatever you need, but you're going to make up this money. And you're going to tell your dad.
Yeah.
I'm not telling him. Damn. I'm a baby.
You ready to be a mama?
Yeah. I'll be like, I'm not, you know what? I ain't going to tell your dad. And she's going to be like, yay, you are. Yes. Like, I think that's just going to show them, like, there's consequences. Because if you try to, like, fix everything, like, for them, no one learns.
Yeah, like in the real world, if you did that at a job, you would be charged or there would be very big consequences.
Yes.
I agree.
But I think that, kids, she's 14, like.
But I'm like.
Who taught you this more? Yeah. Like, when do you think that stealing is okay,
Did you steal from your parents?
Never.
Yeah, I never did either.
My brother. But he was in first grade. He stole $100.
Yeah, first grade, I kind of see that. But 14.
You know what he did? So my mom I remember, we lived in Kendra. I still remember this. And my mom had literally $100 bill in her wallet. He stole it. And then my mom asked him, like, who took my $100 bill? And he's like, he literally dug up a hole in the grass and put the money in there to hide it because he didn't want like, what is this first grader gonna do with money with $100? And I think he ended up like telling, like, my mom knew it was him. She's like, give me my $100. I know you took them. And he had like dug it up. But he's young, like, but I think that and then have a conversation about it. Like, you don't steal. Like, I'm gonna find videos. You gonna watch this YouTube video on stealing, and you gonna tell me what you learned, or something. But I don't know.
And that's something I try to instill too. Is like, money doesn't grow on trees. Like, you would always hear, like, we work hard for it. You can't just blow it on clothes and food, whatever she said. Mm-hmm. But that has to be tough. But I do think it could be a lesson for her. Like, I don't think that makes her a bad kid or anything. But yeah, I would definitely like explain to her, like, we can't do that.
Mm-hmm. And make her
pay it back.
Because I think that's where the lesson's gonna come in. Like, dang, I can't. Even if it's not even the full amount, actually. Like, I would just be like, How much was it? 1,400.
500.
That is.
Yeah, I would make her pay every penny I leave.
Yeah. Yes, but yeah, I would just find jobs for her. 14, you can find jobs at 14. I'm gonna be like, do them surveys online. I heard you can make money. I remember I tried that years ago, but I never actually like went through with it. Did you ever hear about the surveys? I think Bridget did do it when we were like little, like younger. She did make like $40, I think, from doing surveys.
I think I did like a couple surveys and I was like, okay, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, but yeah, kids make mistakes. They're learning, they're growing, but you just got to hold them accountable.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hang on. I have my fiance admitted she doesn't find me physically attractive, but still wants to marry me. What do I do? We've been together for 3 years, and I proposed 6 months ago. I thought we were happy, but last night, after a deep conversation, my fiance admitted that she has never been physically attracted to me. She says she loves me deeply, respects me, and sees a future with me, but that physical attraction just isn't a big deal to her. I feel like I just got punched in the gut. I always assumed there was at least some attraction, but now I don't know what to think. Am I setting myself up for a disaster? Can a marriage work without physical attraction? Has anyone been in a similar situation? That was hard.
That has to be hard. Personally, I couldn't be with somebody who I'm not physically attracted to.
Yeah. And it's okay. I think sometimes you start talking to people that you're not physically attracted to, but their personality is so good that you actually become attracted to them. So to say like,
I mean, it depends. Like, do you find him butt ugly? Like, because there's been guys where they're not my type, and then I give them a chance, and I start to like them, and it's like deeper than the appearance.
Yeah, but to even say that, like, at least even if you're not the cutest, at least your partner should find you attractive. Yeah. Like, if other people don't, maybe like your partner will, and I think that would hurt my feelings if someone told me that, like.
I don't think I would marry somebody who said that.
And then I'd be like, so what do you find physically attractive?
And what if somebody comes along that you do find physically attractive and wants to pursue you?
And has the same personality, like similar personality. Like, I think she should have just kept that to herself.
Yeah, if she intended to marry him still.
Yeah. But I think you don't have to start off physically attracted to somebody, but you can develop. And I feel like by now she should have developed that. I mean, they're obviously doing something.
Yeah.
And she said, what did she say that? Hang on. Physical attraction isn't a big deal to her.
Well, maybe it's not.
Maybe she just means like to her emotion, like your personality is way more important than that. It could mean
your
that.
morals, like how you treat me. Because I think I don't put physical attract like on the top of my list. I don't think I do.
Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, you're gonna grow old, like because there could be someone who's so attractive, but their personality is like not it. I feel like it's rare to come across attractive guys though. I ain't gonna lie, I saw a TikTok and she was saying, why is there beautiful girls everywhere, but it's like hard to find an attractive guy? Like
that is true.
But it's like, because I guess we just think like personality. Like, I don't know. Because there's pretty girls everywhere. Yeah. Like you could go into anywhere and find a pretty girl, 2 pretty girls, 3 pretty girls. Now you're gonna find a cute guy, honey. That's like finding a jam. But it's like subject to your beliefs, though.
Yeah, like beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah.
No, but I do think I even for my I haven't really recently seen a guy who, because there's like conventionally attractive, like Justin Bieber. Like you just don't see people like
you
that.
Don't like that's the thing. Like you really don't, and when you do, it's like rare. Yeah, everyone's like
and
stops.
Boys.
Yeah, everyone stops in their tracks. Like everyone knows there's an attractive person. Like, but I feel like there's like
in comparison to women. Yeah, it's just not balanced.
Yeah. But that's when personality does matter.
Yeah.
It
You got to be
outshines.
funny.
Yeah. I feel like that's what it is. Funny. Like,
Yeah.
it was the girl that I'm talking about, Tara Yummy. I was watching her TikToks. She's the one that said it. And then she made another one that was like, where are the funny guys? Like, make me laugh.
Yeah.
Like, where do guys not make us laugh? Like, for real. I feel like
I feel like the women have become the...
they carry the
Yeah.
relationship. Do men even make us laugh anymore? That's a good question.
I haven't been dating, so I don't know.
I feel like I would be the one to make us laugh.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But I'm just... we were going to be like, y'all hate men. But we don't. We really don't. There are
just our
cuties,
experience.
but I think I get maybe that's what she meant is like looks to her are not important. Like she doesn't... Because it doesn't matter if you're beautiful or if you're not. Because if your personality sucks, then...
Yeah. I kind of agree with that. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, I have to be somewhat attracted to you. Like, my
Oh.
top priority.
Yeah, and it don't matter at the end of the day, you're gonna grow old.
This is wedding advice. My fiance and I are getting married in May. I have only one uncle and one aunt, but they have 8-ish kids, aged 15 to 26, and only one lives at home. I've only met my cousins 2 times in my life, as they grew up in a cult and lived hours away and were unsafe people. They are also pushy and do not behave themselves in the general decorum that should be displayed by people. Inappropriate and embarrassing behavior is common from them at the family gatherings. They help themselves to other people's stuff and have been continuously inconsiderate to my family. My parents and grandparents agreed that there were other people they'd want to invite to the wedding first, so we only invited my uncle and aunt. A few weeks after we sent our invites, my cousin started asking my mom and grandma where they could RSVP. We have RSVP'd on the knot, so it's very clear that they are not invited because their names are not on the guest list. One of my cousins just informed my mother that they needed 12 seats at my reception, and my mom is not sure how to respond. Any tips? I want to keep the drama response to a minimum, but I don't know the least offensive way to say they're not invited. I can invite them to the ceremony only because we have extra space there, but I'm unsure how to phrase that if they would try to show up at the reception uninvited. This would be an issue as there is only a very strict person limit at the reception venue. Thanks for any tips.
So how old are they?
Who?
The cousins that are...
What did it say? Did it say 18 to 26? 15 to 26.
And how many are they? Did she say?
It says 8-ish kids.
Oh.
But they said they need 12 seats.
I would say... I would just tell them, like... Y'all, well, I mean, she's nice for inviting them to the ceremony, even. Like,
Yeah.
it is hard, though, because I feel like I would be butthurt, but I don't know.
But she said she's only seen them two
Oh.
times in her life.
In her life, girl, bye. They ain't getting invited.
Yeah, I would not invite them.
2 times in her life.
Yeah.
They don't need to come. You don't even have to explain that.
Yeah, I would just be like...
I'd be like, hey, what would you do? I'd blame it on my husband.
I would just be like, we're just having an intimate small wedding.
And then they see like 150 people there.
I would just say that and then be like, but you're welcome to come to the reception.
Yeah, I would say like where we're staying at, it's very limited and we have to be very like picky about. There's people that I can't even invite. It's not just y'all. Like there's people from my job that I really also wanted them there, but unfortunately because damn, I'm a liar. Pull out the like corporate. Unfortunately, due to the lack of space, we were unable to accommodate everyone that we wanted there. But
yes,
y'all are. We would
feel
free to come to the ceremony. I would love to see y'all there. Let me know. And then you don't even like. If you've only seen each other 2 times at this point, that is not.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I feel like when it comes to your wedding, it's okay to be rude. Like it's your day. I would only want people who I'm close to. Family or not, like, if you're not in my life, then, after the wedding, we're probably not going to see each other anymore. So
Yeah.
to me, it's about having people there who support you, support your marriage, and that you could call, to be there for you.
And it'll be the people who you're not even close with that are going to judge things. Like, because your family already knows you. They know your friends. Like, they're going to be, like, there for a good time. But it's going to be those people that you're not close to that are going to be like, did y'all see that?
Yeah.
Like,
and
no.
she already said that they were, like, rude and didn't have decorum.
No, girl. Then don't. No. And she says she's scared they're going to show up.
Oh, she did?
She said, I'm scared they'll show up. So I think you have to tell them that.
Yeah, you have to tell them.
Yeah, I would just say, look, we had very limited invites. She wants to invite their parents though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I would be like, I would love for y'all to come. Unfortunately, I don't have enough space for the kids. I understand if this is going to be an issue, let me know, and then we'll go from there. But unfortunately, they cannot come.
And I think that is the thing with, like, American weddings. Like, they have specific chairs.
They
like,
do.
You cannot just show up.
They, like, everything's paid for. Like, down to,
like the plates, like, compared to Hispanic weddings where, like, anybody just can come.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they should understand that.
And if they don't, then you're not that close anyway. So what
I wouldn't care.
What does it matter? It's like, girl, you ain't gonna see them anymore. You're good. But yeah, I would have that conversation, and I would just say, like, yeah, we have limited spots. Unfortunately, you didn't make the cut.
It's just funny, the comment, it says, I'm so sorry, our venue has really limited capacity. That's kind of like what you said. And they can only invite the absolute closest family. We'd love to celebrate with you another time.
Did I write that?
Then presumably never see them again. They will probably be offended however you approach it, but that seems like the lesser of two evils compared to having them and their kids cause a scene.
Yeah. That's how I would go about it. That must be hard though, like deciding who's gonna come to your wedding.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd want to invite everybody, but like nobody at the same.
I think I would have an intimate, like I would.
What's intimate though? Like 30
to me,
people
like,
each?
No,
20?
Like each. I would want like a total of like 50.
Oh, 50. Well, I definitely want my siblings there. Duh. And I would want you there. I'd want
because I feel like even like my dad is moving. It's so big.
Yes. But I feel like we all have like this like understanding that we're not all that close. Like if we don't get invited to things,
it's impossible to invite everybody.
We do want to have a Munoz party, y'all. If you're watching
gathering,
like Munoz gathering, every Munoz, like, or in the Munoz family that lives in North Carolina, even if you don't, because we have family that lives like.
Yeah, we were talking about having a reunion of like.
That would be so fun. Imagine like we get un salon,
a DJ, and
y'all. If you're a family and you're watching this, let us know, because I feel like that would be the littest party. Yeah. There's so many of us. Like when I tell you, there's some that I haven't seen in years. Like we don't even get lit like that.
I think we would that day.
But like I don't really listen to like. What kind of music does our family listen to? Like, do they listen to like bandas and stuff?
Yeah.
I don't really listen.
Or like Bad Bunny. I think anything.
Everything. Everything. And even like mariachi. Mm-hmm. That would be lit. How many people, like if we really put all the Munoz.
Would it be like our age group, like the cousins, or would it be like.
Everybody.
Girl, that would be like 1,000 people, bro.
Yes. That is a lot of people.
Probably like 1,000, honestly. But that would be so fun.
We should really try to plan that for. Yeah. That would be really hard to plan, but I think it would just.
Maybe in like 2 years we'll have it planned.
Yeah.
A year and a half. Because it would be expensive too, but.
Well, if we all came in.
We're manifesting
it. If we all came in, it would be cheap. $5
each.
It'd be like $1 each. No, it would literally be like, just bring $1 with you. And we even.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot. Every time somebody comes from like Montgomery County to Tocoloco, they're like, oh yeah, I'm like, do you know any Munozes? They're like, yeah. I'm like, those are my family. All right, let me. On our anniversary, my 27 female wife and I were intimate, and she said another man's name during sex. He's a mutual friend. I'm at a loss. How do I navigate this? I'm 27, male, in a fight with my wife after an incident during intimacy. For context, we're high school sweethearts, married for 6 years. We have a child, 3 months. We have been through a lot together. I love her deeply. Our marriage is in a rough patch. Our quality time as a couple is struggling. We're in counseling. We're working on making time for each other and reaffirming our bond. That's our current focus in counseling, and we're assigned intimacy exercises. Part of these exercises is for us to make a consistent, conscious effort to each other. We had a staycation to celebrate our anniversary while our son spent the weekend at his grandparents'. The trip was largely nice, and we got to better focus on each other, but it took a turn. The night of our anniversary, we were cuddling, and it turned into more. My wife initiated. She was really into it and expressive. And then out of nowhere, she moaned another man's name who's in our friend group. We stopped immediately. There was no mistaking what she said. She looked stunned before recovering and treating it like a texting typo or something. When I questioned why she'd say another guy's name, let alone one of our friends, she swore it meant nothing and that she was just consumed with what I was doing. I couldn't buy it. Hang on. I couldn't buy it. I don't believe it meant nothing. Not the passionate way she said it. I believe she was fantasizing. She said I was making something out of nothing and how it didn't need to ruin our anniversary. Hang on. We haven't been intimate since, and any steps we've made forward with our exercise have taken a significant leap back. We're in a cycle of awkward silence, even in front of our son, or her ignoring the elephant in the room. She's being extra affectionate now, but I can't shake what happened. I love my wife. She and our son mean the world to me. I've been committed to working on our marriage, but I'm at a loss here. I don't know how to navigate forward. I need outside perspectives.
I would say, is she cheating?
I would think that too.
Especially a friend. Like, it's different if it's an ex, like but.
And I mean, I could see how it could happen.
It's happened to me.
Me too.
I don't want to admit this.
It actually happened to me too.
But I don't know why. When you, like, I don't know.
I was kind of lit though. Look. So that could be why.
Yeah, I was kind of lit too, but I'm like,
why do we have to? I wouldn't even say names no more though. Like, I'm gonna just keep no more. I remember I told my sisters, they're like, why are you even saying a name? And I'm like, when you're in the moment,
when you're into it, yeah.
But
I remember being like shocked too. I don't know if they heard, like, they caught on to it, but
they do.
They do?
Yes. It happened to me twice. And the first time,
but they didn't say anything, so I was like, well, I guess they didn't hear it. But I bet they were like, this bitch.
It was one. He told me, like, yeah, like, after he's like, oh, do you remember what you said last night? And I'm like, no. And I knew what I said, and I was like, no, I didn't. I tried to like pretend. I was like, that was I don't know what you're talking. You heard wrong. And then I do remember I said, so if you're watching this. And then the next time I did it, I don't know why I said it, but I wasn't even like, and it was an ex though. Like, I said the exes.
When I did it, it was an ex. Like, I wasn't even talking to the person or nothing. So I'm like, subconsciously, maybe I wanted this. Yeah. I don't know.
Or maybe your drunk self is used to.
Yeah.
Because I was like, maybe that explains it. Like, when I was lit, I would, this was my partner, so I was used to this. But now I'm with somebody else and I'm calling them a different name. But
it's funny because I'm like, if they called me a different name, like,
I would be like, that's a red flag. But I mean, both times though, I was not in a relationship when I did it. Did you do it with someone you were? Dang, they're gonna be like, she was having sex with the guy, so she wasn't. We were talking. Okay?
Yeah, I think I was. We were
talking, yeah. And then that's how it happened. But
I think that makes it worse if you're married and you have a kid and it's your best friend.
And you've been together for 3 years. How does that even happen? I think like, it's too late for that to happen.
Yeah, and like maybe she was fantasizing. Like, maybe there's something there that I don't know. That's just weird.
He did say she was so into it and initiating it. I feel like, because imagine if you're with your partner of 3 years and he says, like, your friend's name. I'd be like, what's going on.
Yeah, that would be the first thing. I'm like, oh, something's going on.
And then I start like thinking back at all the times. I'm like, wait,
when we were all hanging out.
Yeah.
And I mean, it could be an honest mistake, but I don't see how.
I saw one where I was watching another Reddit story thing, and the girl said she called her boyfriend the wrong name, but it was the roommate that like, but she was just thinking about like, oh, he's gonna be next door listening.
Oh,
so it just like instead of it coming out like, but she,
which it does happen where you have like brain farts and like.
Yes, but she was like thinking about the fact that he could hear it.
Yeah.
So she said his name, but I could see how that could happen. That. Like, cause you're thinking like, oh gosh, like John's gonna hear or whatever. Like, but they're like, I don't know. But if a guy ever did that, it ends right there.
Yeah, now that no guy's ever done that to me. But guys aren't saying name. They're not like.
You know what has been done to me?
What?
Somebody called my dog the wrong name.
Your dog.
his other girl's dog's name. Now don't be calling
disrespect.
The disrespect. I was like, huh? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, you mean Kilo? Don't be calling that. And I was like, that's messed up. Like. That even pissed me off. Imagine if he called me the wrong name. Mm-mm. But yeah, I wouldn't be able to continue that.
Mm-mm.
But let me see what the comments are, because I don't
think I would divorce over it. I would try to get to the bottom of it. Like, I don't know, you might have to do a lie detector test. Like, did you do anything with it?
Okay, what would he do for real?
I probably would get over it, but it would bother me for a while. But I would ask the friend, like, is there something going on? Like, and if they're like, no, for real, and I believe them, then eventually I think I would get over it.
And if you believe your friend, too, I think if that friend is a little, like, flirtatious.
Yeah, it depends on.
Yeah, but if they're a friend, like, if you know, like, your friend would, then it's like, okay, your partner's the one that's.
Fantasizing. I don't know if I would have them around each other no more, though.
Mm-hmm. Let me see what the comments say. It says, I think they're in therapy for a reason. Like, there's obviously things going on in their relationship already. It says, totally agreed. It's unfortunate that she said the friend's name, but I'd be lying if I said I've never thought about anyone else while having sex with someone. Have you? I've never thought about it.
No, I've never thought about it.
Me either. Have
no.
I? No.
Wait, I'm like, have I?
Close your eyes and like.
No.
No, me either.
Because I feel like I wouldn't have sex. If I'm thinking about somebody else, like what?
Yeah, I would. I wouldn't like that.
Yeah, I just advise try to get to the bottom of it. If it's just an honest mistake, then. Oh, this was sad.
Read it.
1 year ago, my best friend of 2 years committed suicide. It was a shock to her parents. They were broken. So me and another friend volunteered to clean her room. Under her bed, we found a letter she left. I put it in my pocket, and when I got home, I read it. It said that I read it. The letter was horrible. She wrote that she hates her life and her family, and she regrets that she was born. I folded the letter and put it in my closet and never told anyone. I know I'm a bad person because of the things that hurt her. Her parents, the most, was she didn't leave a letter. But I couldn't let them read it. I think about it every day since I was 15 years old at the time. So she's asking, she said, I hid my best friend's suicide letter and I don't know what to do.
But she was saying things like that were like upsetting, like about her family.
Yeah.
I think that's the best thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't tell them. Because there's nothing you can do about it at that point.
Yeah. That is sad.
But
Imagine finding that, like.
Yeah. And 15 years old, that's sad.
And then they've already, they're having to deal with it, and now you imagine reading like they're going to start thinking they were the cause of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's better just to not just keep it.
Yeah, but she says that they're torn because they're sad she didn't leave a letter.
Write a fake one. Imagine someone wrote like
I would type something up like because I feel like
I feel like that leaves you so many questions. Like if someone leaves like that, you are left wondering like why, what could it be?
Yeah, and I think she's probably was dealing with a lot like mentally. So like, have you watched that show 13 Reasons Why?
Yes.
And like she just blamed everybody.
I do, like, I don't remember it, but I do.
Yeah.
But like I think at that age you do blame, like that's when you're like your parents are like, you feel like they're the worst and you truly believe that they are.
Yeah, and you feel your emotions are more, I feel like heightened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's sad. I think the best thing is just keep the letter how she's kept it, and there's a reason why she found it. I think, Yeah,
I say just keep it to yourself.
How do I tell the girl I'm dating to wear deodorant? Basically, she smells great everywhere else and down there, but when she lifts her arms, it smells like a boys' high school locker room. Even me as a guy, my armpits don't smell like that after I work out. So how do I say this to her without sounding like she's dirty?
I think you gotta be straight up.
You just gotta be like, oh, I don't know. We have had this conversation about how to tell your roommate they're musty, but how do you tell your partner? I think
you should have an open conversation about it.
Yeah, just be like, buy the deodorant and be like.
And some people though are against deodorant.
Yes. What do you do if they're against
and even the natural ones they say don't work?
I'd be like, what deodorant do you use?
Yeah, I don't wear deodorant all the time.
I feel like I have to. Lexi doesn't wear deodorant either, and she doesn't need to.
I don't. Like, I don't sweat a lot. Or
you don't have like, They say that it does come from like, the smell doesn't even come from the sweat. It's just yourself.
Your pores, like.
Yes. Yes. But no, I would just tell her like, what deodorant do you use? I think it's me. No, it's you. Like, I would just be like, let me smell you.
And there's like detoxes you can do. I've done like the clay mask.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, you put the clay mask and it helps with like smells. I do wear it sometimes, like if I'm going to the gym or something, but not all the time, just because I've seen like it causes different things. But
another thing that helps is the Panoxyl face wash. Yeah, I've
seen that.
You leave it on there. I think it does, like, because I have done it. You leave it on there while you're showering, and you just like leave it for like 2 minutes while you do everything else, and it does help with like this. Like, it just helps it. I don't know how.
Yeah, but her problem is it smells, right?
Yeah.
I think you have to be straight up and find a way to, I don't know, maybe a natural way. I don't know.
No, I feel like you just have the conversation. And if that pisses them off enough, like, then I mean, at least you don't, I wouldn't want to smell it all the time. I understand sometimes. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, probably there's been times.
Yeah.
Like, if I just had a long day, but
sometimes I forget.
But, like, I smell myself. Like, you know when you smell, like.
When you've been doing a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, am I the asshole for getting blood all over my boyfriend's sheets? I was having a really bad cramp that day and didn't have a wearable pad, so I used the middle-sized ones with the wings. Probably shouldn't have, though, because it made a really big spot on his sheets. I eventually had to tell him. He didn't seem angry, just a meh face. But after a few days, he constantly made fun of it with his friends and make nicknames like bedwetter or some stupid nicknames to shame me. My friends support me, saying that he's an asshole, but kids are giving me weird looks now. When I confronted him about it, he told me that I should have told him about my periods in the first place, and now I'm starting to think he's right. Am I the asshole? No, I think it's human nature. Like,
yeah, as a woman, like, you're gonna have accidents.
Yes, and it's be different if like you were dirty. Like, let's say you had dirty feet or dirty, and you touch his bed, like you knew your feet were dirty, and you put your. But I think that periods, like, it happens. It really
especially
does.
you're sleeping, like you can't. Sometimes it moves, and it just.
I hate those things. Like they really do move. Huh? And sometimes you think you hit, like you put it in the right spot.
Yeah.
And then before you know it,
you just feel it.
You
like.
Yes, but like I don't think. And plus, why are you telling your friends? That would be embarrassing. Mad. Yeah, I'd be like, we don't have to tell your friends. But no, that's normal. Like,
periods are natural.
Yes, they really are. But I think that's everything. Mm-hmm. I think we might go have a little drink after this. It was raining super hard when it's early. It's 8:36. It's not too late.
Yeah, it sounds like it stopped. So hopefully.
And this episode was a shorter one.
Yeah, let us know if you like the Reddits, because I feel like we like them.
We think they're funny. Like, we think that, like, it's just some stuff. Like, I have Reddit now on my phone, so I'll get stories pop up, and I'm like, what? Like, throughout the week. But, or if you have some stories you want us to, or advice, message us on Instagram. We would love to, ask us advice. We'll give you some advice, or any confessions.
Yes. Make sure you subscribe and follow our Instagram, Tell Me Something Good podcast. And we'll see you guys next time.
We'll see you next week. We love you. Bye.
Bye.